Covering news that matters in Bartlesville, city councilors passed an ordinance tonight to regulate the use of flock cameras, which are automatic license plate readers. Fox 23's Morgan Martin was at tonight's heated meeting and has the details about what's in that ordinance and how people are reacting to it.
In a packed City Hall Monday night, Bartlesville City Council members presented their proposed regulations for flock cameras. In a period of public comment, residents for and against the use of the cameras gave their thoughts.
You hear the will of the people and vote no on flock and no on the ridiculous other thing.
They support the flock cameras. I have had questions. I've asked questions. I've had questions answered. We're completely behind them.
They're a tool. They're controversial right now because they're brand new.
Fox 23 has told you that council members Tim Sherrick of Ward 1 and Aaron Kirkpatrick of Ward 4 have become leading voices on the hot topic.
For Mr. Kirkpatrick specifically, that deals, and it is an ordinance, and it would regulate flock, and I'll allow the members who submitted these to present their own. I won't attempt to, but it would regulate flock, and it would put the council in an oversight role of that. Mr. East has suggested some changes to Mr. Kirkpatrick's, and then Mr. Sherrick has sought a different way forward in that one election that the city council can call is you can call an election for a charter amendment.
Sherrick discussed his opposition against the use of flock cameras altogether within the city.
I have crafted a resolution that calls for a city charter amendment election to let you all decide for yourselves, to give you the loudest voice in the room, to make your concerns the ones that are most respected.
A concept that Kirkpatrick did not ultimately see as fit for the situation.
1,000% support. Going and asking your neighbor, telling your neighbors how you feel about it, asking them to sign a petition to get on the ballot. I'd probably sign the thing myself. But I do not think that we should punt this to a vote of the people through a charter change, which is essentially a constitutional resolution or a constitutional amendment for our community, when that is likely to be voted on and carried by less than 2,000 people.
And things got tense throughout the night during conversation with claims of conflict of interest and more.
Is trying to chart between the legitimate concerns about privacy and also the legitimate needs of Bartlesville police and the legitimate good that they have done. So I don't know how long they'll be here. That's for another conversation. Again, this isn't either or. For as long as we have them, it makes sense to me that we are doing good regulation to make sure that they are used appropriately and that we are trying to balance the various needs and opinions of our community.
He wants to shut down.
Well, respectfully, I disagree. It is absolutely an either or. Because once that data is moved to the cloud, it's not ours anymore.
Other details were worked through as the deliberation continued among council members. Going on to discuss the amendments added to Kirkpatrick's proposal by Councilmember Larry East. You could hear community members supporting both Kirkpatrick and Sherrick throughout the night. The council ultimately passed an ordinance regulating the use of flock cameras. In Bartlesville, covering news that matters, Morgan Martin, Fox 23 News.